Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing another things I wish I knew because nobody is telling me these secrets. Nobody is telling me anything. I'm having to find out the hard way, so I'm letting you guys know and giving you guys some tips if you're thinking about traveling to this country. And today's country is going to be none other than Senegal. Before I get into the video, please do subscribe down below. I upload videos about Africa, the Black community and growing as a whole, so if you're interested in videos on those topics, then please do subscribe down below and support my channel. So yeah, let's get into this video. I'm going to say, as always, my overall experience of the country. And for Senegal, I really did enjoy it. It's probably, on the round trip I did, it was probably one of my favourite countries to visit. In terms of, I like big cities. So I went to Dakar, which is the capital. And for me, I love things, I love where there's a lot of things going on. I'm a Londoner, so going to little villages or little cities, going to cities that are not thriving or not as lively, for me is not exciting. That's what I personally prefer. So yeah, being in Senegal, I really felt at home, I really felt safe. I was walking around. I need to stop walking around at midnight, at 1 a.m, 2 a.m. I need to stop doing that. It's actually kind of dangerous. That is dangerous, okay? I don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking, but that's how you find places. That's how you find hidden gems. Not at midnight, though. You don't find anything at midnight, but still. Yeah, the country in itself is very safe. I was staying in Ngor, and the part of Ngor that I was staying in is quite upscale. So there are quite a lot of white people. It's not uncommon to see white people that actually live there, and things like that. So if you're a white traveller and you're thinking of going there, you won't be that out of place. They get millions of white people who go there, and there are quite a lot of white people who live in the country as well. Whereas other countries, they might be staring at you and spotting you and thinking, what's this white person doing here? Whereas over there, it's normal to see white people all over. But I would say that in the area I was staying in particular, there were a lot of beggars because it was quite upscale. I think that's anywhere in the world though. If I go to upscale places in London, there are gonna be beggars around the area. So they might not be directly outside, but they'll be around the area. So yeah, I think it's the same in everywhere really. But yeah, it's something to be mindful of. So the first thing I wish I knew is that there was a bus service. Why did nobody tell me that there was a bus service from the airport? Why? Why did no one tell me there was a bus service from the airport? Literally, one thing I hate about the country, I will say this is probably my biggest con for the country, or my biggest hate for the country, is that taxi drivers take the absolute piss. They take the what? Piss. That's what they take. They take the absolute piss. They are someone like me. I mean, someone like me and someone like white people, they can already see that we are foreigners, we are tourists. Unless I open my mouth to speak Wolof, they would just charge me ridiculous prices. And usually when I go to countries, I can kind of get away with it because they kind of look at me like maybe she is from our country. But it's like the taxi drivers in Senegal, they already knew that I wasn't from the country. And neither do I speak French or Wolof, which are the two main languages spoken in Senegal. So if you didn't know, now you know. I wish I knew that there was a bus service because that would have saved me so much money. So much money. I don't even remember how much the taxi driver charged me, but I know it was a lot. I know it was a lot. And I haggled. So I know there are probably white people out there paying more, probably paying double what I paid, and it's hurting me. So I'm letting you guys know, take the bus if possible. If you can take a bus, take the bus. The bus stops at several big towns like Ngor, Yoff, in Dakar. So and then you can arrange with your hotel, or you can haggle with the taxi driver to get there. So my journey in total, because I took a bus to the airport. Your girl got smart, okay? I took a bus to the airport after my trip was done, and I think it was about a third of the price for the taxi from my hotel to the bus station, and from the bus station to the airport, I think it was like a third of the price that I paid for the taxi. And I'm a good haggler. I am a good haggler, so yeah. Let's move on, because I'm thinking about the money I lost. The past. It's the past. I can't do anything about that money, but I can help you guys save your money. So that's that's a tip for you. The second thing I wish I knew before traveling. This is a common theme with French-speaking countries. Like, they're not gonna speak English. No. They're really not gonna speak English. Some places, some people. Some places, some people. But it's very, 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 very minimum. And I'm not even joking. People are telling me, oh, the taxi drivers, they speak it, you'll be fine. No, they don't. They don't speak it. Stop lying to me. They don't speak it. Well, I'm speaking English to them, and they're like, yeah. Okay. And they're saying okay, but they're not. Then okay doesn't answer my question. Do you know what I mean? Like, they obviously don't know what I'm saying. They're just saying okay, to make it seem like they know what I'm saying. Brush up on your French or what your Wolof. It'll be better for you if you speak Wolof, because then they won't try and cheat you as much. Even if you're black or white. If they hear you speaking Wolof, they'll think, okay, she's lived here for a long time. They'll think, okay, they've lived here for a longer period of time, so they won't try and trick you. It's mainly the taxi drivers. They're con artists. It's hurting me. It's still hurting me. 2 months later, I'm still hurt. I'm still hurt by these taxi drivers. But anyway, next one. The next thing I wish I knew was that when they make food, like when they make like burger and chips over there, and this happens in quite a few French speaking countries actually, when they make burger and chips in those countries, they actually put the chips inside. So I remember having this little discussion with this waitress, because I was like, I kept asking her, are there chips? 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 And she's like, yeah. She brings the burger, and I'm thinking, where are the chips? Lady, you said there are gonna be chips. Where are the chips? And she's like, oh, they're inside. I'm thinking, why? So one thing, if you go to restaurants, if you don't like it, it's definitely a different experience. If you go to restaurants, if you don't like it, you can get the chips separate, but you have to request that, and you have to know French or Wolof to do that. So yeah. And another thing I wish I knew when I got there, and maybe this is just the accommodation I stayed in, but a lot of toilets, or a lot of places that you go to, will not have a lot or too much toilet paper. They have this like water hose pipe thing, and you're supposed to like use that to wash yourself, kind of spray yourself once you're done doing the number 1 or the number 2. And this was a very I'd never heard of this, yet alone experienced it until I got to Senegal. So it was a very different experience for me. In the accommodation I was staying in, I had to buy toilet paper because I decided I wasn't about that life. But it apparently is common in a lot of Islamic countries, because my Senegalese friend told me, because in Islam, because it means that because it purifies people, it cleanses people, so their prayers will be answered or something. I can't exactly remember what he said, but it's to do with cleanliness, and it's better than toilet paper. So if you're interested in trying that, then you know it's it's there in Senegal. But if you're not, then pack some toilet paper, babe, because it's not an easy life. It's definitely a new experience. And probably the final thing I wish I knew was that there are no like pedestrian lights anywhere. Maybe it's just the places I was going, I did not see any pedestrian lights or like walk or zebra crossings, walk paths. So literally, if you're trying to cross the road, honey, just cross. This is a common thing in African countries, actually. This is a common thing in African countries. A lot of them do have pedestrian lights and do have zebra crossings, but drivers don't tend to listen. So if you're trying to cross the road, cross. You need to be smart. You need to move fast and, you know, be mindful of your legs, because some drivers out there are crazy. And that's how the locals cross as well. So yeah. But all in all, my trip was amazing in Senegal. I will definitely be going back. The country has enormous natural wonders like the Pink Lake. It's also got national monuments. It's like the African Renaissance monument. And then it's also got like a lot of history, like the Gore Island. It's so amazing. I have a Senegal vlog, which I'll link in this video. So if you're interested in seeing what I got up to in Senegal, then please do watch that. And you can see what I went through and things like that, and you can see just a snippet of how the country is. Country is so beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed it. These are just some tips for people who didn't know anything about the country and I think considering going. So yeah, thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe and all that good stuff, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.